Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to go over how to play CT side cave on Ancient. The first thing you need to know how to do is deny the T's rush up into Cheetah. So if anyone is trying to rush up the ramp into Cheetah, we need to know how to stop that. This is really simply done with just a molly and an HE grenade combo. So as you're coming out of spawn, you want to throw a molly like this. And the way to throw this is by coming along this wall. And if you picture these points as like a rectangle, you just aim at like the top left here. And you just take a few steps and throw the molly with the left click throw. It's really simple, and the molly should land like this every time. And for the HE grenade, after you throw your molly, you're going to want to come here and throw the HE grenade like this, so it lands on top of your molly, so even if they smoke it, they're still eating the HE damage and getting slowed down. You'll have to practice the HE grenade to get it down well, but it's pretty simple once you get the hang of it. What I do is just run along this wall right here and aim a little bit to the left of this corner here and just left click the HE like the molly, so you just run like this, aim a little bit to the left of that corner there, and left click throw. That's the bare minimum you should do if you're trying to deny the rush, but I'm going to go over a couple more micro plays you could add if you want to change it up. One thing you could do, if you have one of the best spawns and you want to change up your HE grenade timing, you can come and throw the molly like this, but instead of throwing the HE over the wall, you want to come here and throw it against the wall like this, so that anyone running up the ramp is getting HE'd a little bit further up, and if they try and swing into you, they will get slowed, and you will obviously have some pretty free kills. Another change-up you can add to your start is throwing the molly and the HE the same way, but instead throwing a flash off the wall like this, so that anyone running up the ramp, if they made it past your molly and HE, will get full blind here, and you'll have some free kills like this. That's it for denying the rush, and one important note is that if you have one of the worst spawns on CT side, like if you're spawning over here, make sure to communicate with your teammates that they can be past you on cat if they rush it with the best spawn, because your molly and HE don't really land on the best timing and they can smoke your molly and just run through, especially with the new CT mollies. So just be aware of that when you're going into Cheetah, because they can be pretty close into Cheetah if you have one of the worst spawns, and they can also be off cat on your teammates mid if you didn't make it there in time. The next thing you need to know is what to do once we actually get Cheetah control. It's really important as the Cheetah player to use your smoke very efficiently. The way we need to be using our smoke in Cheetah is denying one side of the map so that we can contest the other. Basically, what this means is if we don't have mid control as CTs and we want to help fight for it, we need to smoke off the left side so we don't get killed while trying to fight towards mid. But this works vice versa, so if we want to fight B side and we don't have mid, we can smoke off mid side so that we can fight the B ramp without having to worry about dying from mid. Now, if your team is not planning on fighting for mid control or B ramp control at the moment, maybe you're doing some sort of A play or you have some sort of gamble stack, then it's definitely not bad to just stuff Cheetah like this, just throw the smoke like a T would, so that they have to, burn more nades later in the round mulling into Cheetah because we could be inside in a setup. And of course, it would burn more time off the clock. As for cave setups, there's not really too much you can do. The only ones that I would want to show you is having like one person sit in this corner while one jiggles, getting contact for him, or the other way around, having this person take contact and this one peeking off of him. One really nice setup you can do though is having one person hide in this corner while one plays an off angle like this and fights. So if this person gets one and dies, this person might not get cleared and he might get some free kills while they walk into Cheetah, or maybe he can just like peek out late. One mistake you should never be making is if your team has mid control, you should never just be randomly smoking left side like this. This is because the next step in your round should probably be coordinating some sort of cat fight, because if you have mid control, fighting off of cat and Cheetah at the same time is really overpowered. So if you ever get into this position, just call for a flash from a teammate and double peek with your cat player and you will probably get some pretty free kills. Now, if you're getting smoked from the T's like this as the Cheetah player, the first thing you need to do is communicate with your mid players and tell them that the T's could potentially run off cat through the smoke because you cannot see. Now, after the smoke fades, you want to communicate with your team which side you want to fight for, and of course, if your team already has mid control, it again would be good to fight towards B after the smoke is fading. But if you don't have mid control and you don't want to fight down B ramp, then it's not bad again to just re-stuff this Cheetah smoke, because of course it would burn more time off the clock because they already smoked it themselves, and you can keep the control for longer. Spamming through these walls as the cave player is an easy way to have impact and get free kills, so you're definitely going to want to know the lineups for that. Just make sure you're doing this safely, and the best time to do this is probably if they smoked you off cave or if you stuffed it yourself. The first way to spam down the ramp will get anyone in this line right here. So you just want to find this wall back here to the left of this pole, and you just honestly aim to like the right side of it, and you just, just tap through. It does a lot of damage and will hit anyone like just standing along this line. The next spam is for anyone in this corner or along this wall. So just find this shape right here, stand around here, and just aim a little bit above it. One really nice solo play you can do if the T's didn't smoke your molly and you didn't hear anyone run up quick is to come in this corner and right click flash like this. So aim at this circle to the floor like here and right click jump throw the flash. And this flash will pop right here, so anyone holding you from the ramp will be completely full blind, and it should be some pretty free kills for you. That's pretty much it for playing inside of Cheetah. Now I'm just going to go over a couple more things for playing site with your teammate. If you're unable to get cheetah control at the start of the round, you're going to want to keep info by jiggling from here with a smoke out, so if you spot anyone, you can just smoke it off like this. Another thing you need to know as the cave player is how to flash for your teammate if they want to peek ramp like this. If you're playing from here after giving cave control, it's really easy to flash. You just aim above the pillar like this and left click throw. This flash will land right here, and anyone on ramp will be full blind and your teammate can peek with the flash. Another interesting way to throw this flash would be from here. If you're jiggling cheetah entrance and your teammate asks for the flash, you can just come here, stand in the left corner, find this part of the wood right here and aim down here and just left click throw. This flash lands in the perfect spot and will blind anyone on ramp. If you think that the T's might rush B, something you can do is just throw your standard default nades and then come to pillar like this with a right click flash, and if they smoke the ramp molly or if you see nades coming over the ramp, you can just right click your flash like this and then peek around the right side of the pillar. Everyone should be blind and you will just have some pretty free kills. This is what the flash would look like from the T's perspective as they're running up ramp. Alright, that's all I have for today. If you have any questions or think I might have left something out, make sure to leave a comment down below, send a message in my Discord, or if I'm live on Twitch, I'll answer any questions there. I hope this can help you in your games. See ya.